The South, and Atlanta in particular, had something to say long before 1995 when Andre 3000 declared that on the stage of the Source Award.
It's like this though, I'm tired of folks, you know what I'm saying? The closed-minded folks, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got a demo tape and don't nobody want to hear it, but it's like this, the South got something to say, that's all I got to say.
It began back in 1949. Georgia's first black CPA, Jesse B. Blayton Sr., purchased WERD for $50,000, making it the nation's first black-owned and operated radio station. Among its most popular DJs was Joseph "Jockey Jack" Gibson, who later became known as Jack the Rapper. In 1954, WAOK flipped formats and became Atlanta's leading R&B station. Today, it serves as a news talk outlet for Black Atlanta. WIGO later emerged as the city's first 24-hour black radio station. In 1974, Clark College, now Clark Atlanta University, established WCLK 91.9 FM, Atlanta's first jazz station, which remains the city's #1 jazz station 51 years later. In 1977, Jack launched Jack the Rapper's Family Affair, the largest black music convention of its time, and dubbed Atlanta Martin's Town in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. His industry newsletter, The Mellow Yellow, written in coded slang, became essential reading for insiders in what he called the leisure time world, and that was no Toro poo-poo. In 1978, Scotty Andrews became program director of WVEE V103, shaping it into the People's Station with a strong community focus. That tradition, carried forward by Ray Boyd and now Reggie Rouse, continues to this day. Legendary V103 voices include Mike Roberts, Carol Blackman, Joyce Littell, Frank Ski, Larry Tinsley, Ryan Cameron, Big Tigger, and Greg Street. By the 1990s, Atlanta was also cementing its identity as a hip-hop hub, filling the cultural void partly revealed by the legendary college spring break event Freaknik. Radio 1 launched Hot 97.5, now Hot 107.9, in 1995. Its roster included DJ Nabs, Ryan Cameron, Ludacris, then known as Chris Lova Lova, Shaka Zulu, Poon Daddy, Lala Vasquez, now Lala Anthony, and Jerry Smokin' B. This powerhouse helped build what is now Urban One, one of the nation's leading black-owned media empires. Black ownership also thrived with Core Communications, founded by Living Legends Foundation honoree Steve Hegwood, as well as Davis Broadcasting. Atlanta's label history is equally rich. Bang Records relocated from New York in 1971, signing Peabo Bryson and funk band Brick. Around 1980, soul legend Curtis Mayfield moved his family and Curtom Records to Atlanta. The early 80s also saw the rise of Atlanta International Records, AIR, founded by Ron Freeman, releasing gospel classics like Rough Side of the Mountain. In 1985, Ichiban Records emerged as a powerhouse indie, releasing music from Kilo Ali, Ghetto Mafia, Kool Moe Dee, Sir Mix-a-Lot, MC Breed, Clarence Carter, Willie Clayton, and Roy Ayers. And of course, Atlanta produced gold and platinum stars like the Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis produced SOS Band. But in 1989, the arrival of L.A. Reid and Kenny Babyface Edmonds' LaFace Records changed everything. With platinum artists like TLC, Tony Braxton, and Usher, and producers like Dallas Austin, who launched Monica via Rowdy Records, and Organized Noise with the late Rico Wade, fueling Goody Mob, Outkast, and the Dungeon Family. Atlanta became the epicenter of a new sound. Outkast would later inspire artists like Killer Mike and launch Big Boy's collaboration with Janelle Monáe. Soon after, Jermaine Dupri's So So Def exploded with Criss Cross, Escape, Da Brat, Little Bow Wow, and more, paving the way for Ludacris and Shaka Zulu's Disturbing the Peace, Block Entertainment, and Big Oomp Records. Henry Noonie Lee's Noontime helped discover Ciara and gave hitmaker Brian Michael Cox his start. Producer Jazzy Faye signed Ciara to Show Enough Records and got Atlanta two-stepping. Russell's Big Block Spencer's Block ENT helped shape Rick Ross's early career, and as president of Bad Boy South, launched Boys in the Hood, Young Jeezy, Young Jock, and Gorilla Zoe. The rise of crunk with Little John and the East Side Boys, Bone Crusher, and Crime Mob, alongside the birth of trap music led by T.I., Jeezy, and Gucci Mane, further elevated Atlanta. T.I.'s Grand Hustle and Little John's BME became defining labels of the era. Meanwhile, Neo's Compound Entertainment and Polo de Don's Zone 4 introduced artists like Lloyd and Carrie Hilson. The 2010s saw no slowdown. 2 Chainz, Future, Rich Homie Quam, Young Thug, 21 Savage, and Migos pushed Atlanta's global dominance with Quality Control's Coach K and Pierre P. Thomas launching Little Baby and redefining the hip-hop business model. And it doesn't stop at hip-hop. Atlanta also nurtures world-class jazz talent, from Little John Roberts, Kathleen Bertrand, Joe Gransden, Tia Fuller, to the Dangerfield newbies. All of this proves that the phrase Atlanta influences everything is far more than a slogan. It's a fact of music history.